See a third entry into the race. Now then, joining me, the man behind Against the Rage Against the Machine campaign, that's Jon Morter, and the man behind the Muppets campaign, Mark Biddis. Well, congratulations to you both for getting your campaigns off the ground. Jon, you caused some embarrassment at the BBC today, didn't you? Or your record did, or your band did.
Yes. Yes, the Radio 5 Live Breakfast Show had the band on to play the track in question. And the expletive-ridden end was...
They weren't deleted?
Playing. No.
Now, is that any surprise to anybody?
It was a little bit of a surprise to me on the end of the phone line at the time, I have to say, yes.
But I mean, you know, to ask a rock band not to swear is, again, a swear,
asking for trouble.
I would have thought it's asking for trouble.
Especially when the...
I suspect, you see, I wonder if they knew they were going to do it all along, and it's actually part of your plot to try and get your record and your campaign even more notoriety, because you knew it would cause a fuss, you knew it would be clicked on our site, it would be clicked everywhere else. Were you in on the
I'll be honest with you, I had no idea they were going to do that. I thought they were going to do a fade out, or the presenters were going to start saying something. Yeah. No, I had no idea that was going to happen.
The group now, tell me about the numbers. It's really up in the hundreds of thousands?
We're looking at 840,000.
840,000?
And counting, yes.
And do you reckon everyone's bought the single as a download?
Not as yet, but we're doing very well. We are, as I understand, yesterday we were slightly ahead of the X Factor single. So yeah, going well. Still need to sell more, but doing well.
Now, if you don't mind, I'm going to talk to this man who hasn't had quite so much attention, Mark, have you?
That's correct.
Now, why not? Because your record's just as good.
Just a humble campaign. Literally, when I first saw it on YouTube, like 10 million others, I was mesmerised. I thought, this is an ideal Christmas #1. Bring back the Christmas spirit, something which doesn't swear too much. So I petitioned EMI and Disney to release it, and thankfully I got about 7,000 people without any press whatsoever, and thankfully this all sense did catch him on the hop as well.
But did you know this was going to be the sort of the anti-X Factor campaign was going to be fighting as well?
Well, I kind of, well no, I mean
initially... You wanted to ride that particular wave or not?
Well, initially when I started this, before I knew about Jon's campaign, I had the term Muppets versus the Puppets. I thought it was a nice way of doing things, and a great little song, and I thought, you know, the fact that the X Factor's always taking the monopoly, so to speak, and I thought it'd be something nice. And then, lo and behold, my good friend Jon has a bit of rage inside him.
I wonder if both of you are now suffering the sort of fight back against the fight back, in the sense that people are saying, now, hang on, you know, he's a sweet lad, he's doing all right, you know, and he won the thing, so he deserves it. And they have the advantage, don't they, the X Factor, Joe and his team, and Mr. Cowell and his record company, of they're actually selling real singles, those bits of plastic, in shops, and you can wrap them up and give them to Gran or whoever else.
Yeah, the stocking fillers, of course, which we're both up against. There's, we don't have any physical CDs to sell as such, but...
However, I mean, there is record stores around the country who are getting into the notion of, if you download a song at a record shop, they can actually
they'll burn it to a CD.
They can burn it to CD. They can also do the cover, and there's quite a few stores out in the UK. I shouldn't really be telling Jon's campaign this. So tell the Muppets.
Even the stocking filler argument doesn't apply. You could actually get a physical copy
if you want that. And I think you should.
If you wanted to. But it's looking like you're home and dry, Joe. Are you being smug?
No. You're never home and dry till you're over the finish line. We're not at all by a long shot yet. There's a long way to go. We've got some big celebrity backers that are helping us along the way, that are mentioning it on the internet for us. We had Stephen Fry today, which was fantastic. I think Tony Rudd mentioned your mentioned your campaign as well, didn't he?
Did.
Phil Dupitus. So we've got a lot of, you know, we're doing well, but we're not there yet. A lot of work to do.
Do you believe that Simon Cowell's really mad with you? Or is he just playing along?
He's a very clever guy. I've got a lot of respect for Simon Cowell, I really do. And I don't know, I did wonder, but hey, we'll see.
I mean, it's fun and festive to have something like this, something different, something to challenge him. And where there really hasn't been much of a challenge in the last few years, and I think it does tend to ignore that there is a bigger population out there who have a different view on music. And I think it's great. It's opened up
Yeah, but
quite a lot of
the
opportunity
different
there.
population has got all the rest of the weeks of the year, hasn't they? Without, you know, they don't have to
It's the Christmas chart.
rain on
It's
his parade,
always.
do they?
Well, I think we should this time.
Or snow on his parade, as it may well be. I think we've got to leave it there. All right, well, but who knows? We may be talking again tomorrow because the story's not going away anytime soon.
Yes.
Gentlemen, we wish you both and your records very well. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Here's the weather forecast.